Just to add on to the last video, I started to get a wee bit longer. I want to try and keep these videos there around 10 minutes if I can. So I was going to have a wee look at the tab control, so we'll do it now here. So I've just gone back to Form 1 that has those two buttons and somewhere for output. And from the toolbox, I'm going to just select the tab control, drag it onto the form. Now, a couple of wee things about the tab control. First of all, if you want to drag it around, you use not just like a normal control where you can just click and drag. You use one of these wee like crosshair kind of things, and you have to be careful with the tab control to see if you're on a tab, like a tab page. Like you can see here, I'm on a tab page, or on the tab control itself. Now, that broken line, that like box that's around it, lets me know that I'm on a tab page rather than the tab control. If I click up along the top, anywhere along the top, you can see now that I'm actually on the tab control, and it's called tab control 1. I'll just change the name there to tab, and let's call it tab menu. So if I want to move that around, click on, say, that crosshair, and then I can drag it about. So what I'll do, I'll place it up around there and just expand it so it's taking up most of the screen, and that's a basic tab control. And if I want to work, say, individually with one of these tabs, I click on the tab and then click somewhere inside the tab's body. So if I click on tab 2, you see where I'm still in tab menu. So when I click again, I'm still on tab menu until I go into tab 2. So do the same with tab page 1. Make sure I'm inside there, and I'm going to just give those the prefix TP for tab page, and I'll call this item 1. And I could change the text property in here. Alright, and we'll do it there for starters. But if I'm on the tab control itself, which is tab menu, right, and if I have a look at the tab pages property, you can see it's a collection, and I can see all my tab pages here. TP item, just make it alphabetical, says item 1, so I could go to tab page 2 and make the change to the properties in there. So it will be, sorry, item 2, and it's going to be TP item 2. So you can do it in both places and click OK on that. Now I'm still on the tab menu. So from the tab menu, if I click on the font property, change that to size 12, you can see now that it has changed both tabs. And let's say, for example, I was in TP item 1, let's say put on a label, and I'm not even going to bother changing the name, but just say this is some text. Now you might notice there that that is also size 12. So if I back onto my tab menu, if I change, for example, well, I'll just change this again. Say 16, you can see that everything inside the whole tab control has changed. So I'll just undo that. But if I just wanted this piece of text to change size, I would just do it separately. So if you want to do something on a tab, uh, do it individually. If you want it to do the whole thing, make sure you're on the tab control. And adding tabs, pardon me, is straightforward. Just add a new tab, give it its name, TP underscore, and this is going to be item 3, and the text will just be item 3. And there's a lot of other styling and things that you can do there, and you can access the tab control again using its name and code, which we'll probably will do some stage further on there. But nice handy control to use. If I want to just see the difference, I'll just do 3 different background colors. Well, it doesn't look too nice. And if I run that, you can see obviously how it works there. So nice control and comes in handy. Thanks for listening and watching.